Alright, shalom. First, I can start by saying all praise to Yahweh Shai, double honors to the elders and apostles that rule well, and salutations to the brothers doing the true sincerity. I'm going to just bring out two scriptures, basically based on the race riots that's coming to America. Because as you can see, they came out with the movie Birth of a Nation, which is basically a Nat Turner movie. You know, we brought out some information on Nat on the highways, how Nat killed his slave master. You know, he crept in the house and let his the guys that rose up with him. It was 7 of them. You know, completion. They ended up killing the slave master, and then going to the next towns and next towns to kill the rest of the slave masters and whatnot, man. But they keep that in Jake's mind to rouse Jake up, right? So this is Genesis chapter 49, verse. I'm going to start at verse 8. Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Right. The rest of the brothers look up to Judah. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies. Thy father's children shall bow down before thee. Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. And the prey is Esau. Esau and the rest of the nations, man. Jake have forgotten who their enemies are, man. It says, thou art gone up. He stooped down. He couched as a lion. And as an old lion, who shall rouse him up? Right, so Yahweh Shai got to rouse Jake up. That's why you see the Black Lives Matter campaign going on. You see the Black Panthers coming back out, coming together and stuff. And the rest of them groups that was during the 60s, starting to spring forth. But not only is that going on with Judah, it's going on with Issachar, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad. They rising up too, man. All right. And they actually joining forces with Jake, man. The Lord bringing the tribes back together. This is Amos chapter 9. I'm going to start at verse 13. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that the plowman, which is Jacob, shall overtake the reaper, right, which is Esau, and the treader of grapes, him that soweth seed, and the mountains shall drop sweet wine, and all the hills shall melt. Right, that's talking about the race wars, man. And when it says all the hills shall melt, that's talking about when the thermonuclear fire hit America. It says, and I will bring again the captivity of my people of Israel, and they shall build the waste cities and inhabit them. Right, the Edomites going to build our cities back up, man. We're going to put them into slavery just like how they had us into slavery. It says, and they shall build the waste cities and inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards and drink the wine thereof. They shall also make gardens and eat the fruit of them, right? So we're going to be back in our rulership, man, and that's what we're looking forward to, man. It says, and I will plant them upon their land, and they shall no more be pulled out of their land, which I have given them, said the Lord Yahweh, thy power. Right, so ain't no nation going to come and take us down, man. This is Matthew chapter 24. I'm going to start at verse 7. It says... No, I'm starting verse 6. And you shall hear wars, and we see the wars going on now, and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Right, so even though these wars going off, the end is not yet, man. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines, and pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. Right, and you see that going on, man. It's like it says, for nation shall rise against nation. Nation against nation is talking about the race riots, man. Kingdom against kingdom is talking about America versus Russia. Russia is not threatening America, but basically cursing America out now, man. See that she beats Slakia. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places, and that's going on too, man. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6. Verse, I'm going to start at verse 6. It says, then did I consider these things, and they all were made through me alone, and through none other. By me also shall they be ended, and by none other. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, and when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? Right, the end of Esau's kingdom and the beginning of our kingdom, man. It says, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob, which represents the 12 tribes of Israel, hand held first the hill of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, right? This white man is the end of the world. And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, right? So our kingdom is next, man. Through the Spirit of Yahweh Shai, man. We just waiting on these prophecies to come and pass. I think I had one more. This is Isaiah chapter 2. You know what? Yeah, I'm just in the lesson with that, man. But yeah, go see the movie. Y'all right to say I'm gonna go see the movie real soon myself when I can get off work. But all praise to Yahweh Shema Shai, divine to the elders and apostles that rule well. Salutations to the brothers doing the truth with sincerity. Shalom.